Today was a really interesting day. For the first time in a few months, I kind of went to an event properly. Content I really enjoyed. Met some interesting people, engaged with some new technology, and learnt a lot, but not in the normal way. So I want to talk you through that event and how it worked. Home broadcasting, by the way. Getting there, day by day. Let's cut away to a different screen. So, I'm Johnny, and I'm one of the co-founders of Intelligo and the owner of Pitch. Let's get green screen down. Here we are. Now, the event that I was at today was a thing called BAM Live, which is a client of ours. And what we did for these guys is provided the Intelligo platform. So what's Intelligo? Back in February, March, when this all happened, we thought to ourselves, how can we serve the world with our capabilities and resources? And we thought, well, live events aren't happening for a while, so let's look at maybe building some software, because we've done a bit of that stuff before. We built Intelligo. We tried to use it for education. We found the education market totally unimpenetrable. So we then reverted back to type and made it an event streaming platform. To cut a really long story short, since then, we've refined and developed this software system with some of our key clients to be what we believe is the best live streaming platform in the world for live events right now. So here it is. I'm up on the platform here. Cut away, different camera view. Loving the Stream Deck and OBS. Brilliant stuff. So here's the platform, right? It's got all the functionality you'd expect from other systems. And it's got the same kind of streaming you might expect from things like even YouTube and Facebook. But the way this system's built is so good for live events. Right now, we're on the welcome page. What we've got on one side here is a global chat. So when audience members are at the event, they can chat to each other and engage in different ways. We've also got direct messaging. So if you see someone at the event you want to talk to, you can send them a message straight through to them. Now, the event itself, you click up here, watch now. You can go to the main stage, and if it's live right now, which it is, I'm just going to turn that sound off. We can then watch the event. Now, the event can be anything from a virtual studio to a virtual venue space like we have, or it can even be PowerPoint presentations and pre-records. That's very much the streaming side of things. But what's amazing is the amount of data that we can grab on who's watching, where they're engaging, and how they're engaging. Also, the presenters can do live questions and live polls. So when you're presenting and you want to engage with your audience, you can ask a question to them and get that feedback really, really quickly. We've also got a thing that we're calling the engagement hub on this event. We also call it breakout rooms. Now, this is a lot like a normal Zoom call, but what makes this special is it's in platform, on browser, and you can jump into one of these breakout rooms and then have basically a Zoom type chat with other people. If one of them's live now, which they're not live right now, annoyingly, you can jump in there and you can watch all the other people talking, and then you can request to join in the conversation, or you can continue to watch it. It's really, really good like that. Furthermore to that, you've got the agenda platform, which is basically all the talks that are happening. You know what it's like when you go to one of the old world events, and there's loads of cool talks going on, but you miss one, and you're late for that one, and then you forget about the other one. With Intelligo, you can go through and you can add these to your own customized schedule, and it reminds you of what time to go into that room to watch the event. And you can also look at the gaps in your schedule as well to see how your day plays out. We're finding more and more as well that the audience and the presenters at events are kind of becoming similar characters, as in when you go to an event, you want to be able to talk to the presenters as much as the other people at the show. So we've made it so that the presenters are very accessible. You can look at their profiles, you can direct message them, and you can have that direct conversation with them. The same thing applies to the other delegates as well. If they want to be, they're visible. Again, you can see their profile. You can direct message them. And then sponsor engagement. This is critical, right? So when you really pull it back, most of the events that we do in our industry are fundamentally driven financially by sponsor and brand engagement. So sponsorship is key to Intelligo. You've got headline partners. You've got secondary ones, and then you can also add additional partners down the bottom here along this strip. The point is there's lots and lots of branding opportunities, which are probably richer than they were in the normal event world. Also notifications as well. We can spit out updates to the entire audience at the event all at once. So Intelligo's got streaming, it's got breakout rooms, it's got live networking, it's got sponsorship opportunities, and it's also got real-world engagement tools between presenters and audience alike. It's an amazing platform. I'm personally really proud of it. And when I jump on now and look and I see that we've got 190 people in that room, fantastic. And I can see that we've got, well, no one in that one yet because it's not live yet. But it's great seeing people engaging and sharing messages and knowledges digitally in a way that's got less carbon emissions. It's more engaging. They can do it from home. They can spend more time with their family. I'm really passionate about this stuff. And I'm really happy to give any of you people demos on how the platform works. Hopefully see you soon. Thanks very much. Stop record.